Hey, my name is Ajeet Khurana and I advise Web3 and other digital companies on growing, acquiring customers, getting investors. Decentralized web has been around since the creation of Bitcoin like a decade and a half ago. However, most of the applications that we have found are either speculative, commoditized, or not really adding values. I think that the next step is bringing new use cases, great utility to Web3 and thereby start achieving its full potential, which we have been talking about for some time. So far, if you look at the benefits that technology have provided us, in the first phase, which probably was from the late 80s to the early 2010s, technology was limited by its own power. Our computers were not strong enough, our screen resolutions were not good enough to use your phone as a camera, so you use a DSLR camera, so the hardware and software was a limitation. The second time that beyond this, when the hardware and software became good, we were limited by our imagination. So our computer games in 2010, our mobile games and apps and social media was not that much fun. But then now that has also become very good. So finally, we are at the stage where the technology is doing well, our imagination has caught up, but now it is our arrogance, and I'll explain how that goes. The fact is that when it comes to artificial intelligence, we have two schools of thought. On the one hand, there are those who think that this is going to come and destroy everything, human civilization will end. And on the other hand, we are those who believe that, you know what, this is just one more technological evolution. We have heard of this before so many times. I think that the truth, if we go the way we are going, is closer to the former. Namely, there will come a time when AI develops to a point that it starts developing itself. And then it goes out of our control. It is important to not be arrogant about it. It is important to understand that this is literally, this is really different. For example, every time we say, oh, this time it's different. This time it truly is different. We are currently looking at generative AI, language models, not a very big deal to be honest. But when we start deeper or get deeper into the path of AGI, that is general intelligence, that is where the game changes, and that is where we truly might see the point where human beings have nothing left to do. So I attended the IGF event in Dubai, and I wasn't a speaker there, but I was so happy primarily with the type of people they collect. As in, if I look at the people I meet at IGF, I would say 75 to 100% of the people are valuable people to meet. At most events, this number is like 10%. And people attend those 10% events also. So the fact that IGF puts together the best people, I think is what makes it stands apart. And naturally, when you have the best people, you have the best content, you have the best interaction, and you have the best follow-up. So I think that is the difference.